I just want to tell you, if you want to create financial independence, you definitely must think as an investor, as Antonina mentioned. You must start thinking as an investor, not as a consumer, as a wealth creator, not as a wealth consumer, all right? And today I want to go over the 8 sources of income categories. And by the way, if you subscribe to this masterclass, it's all here where you can take notes, and it would be convenient for you. So let's start. So first is earned income. And I alluded to this earlier. So earned income is the one that you receive as your salary when you exchange your time for money. And this income is active, considered to be active income. And again, I'm not saying it's good or bad. We all have preferences. And if you right now, if you have a job and if you're satisfied with your job, I'm trying to figure out how to fix my hair. If you're satisfied with your job right now, nothing wrong with having a job. But ultimately, just think that when you have a job, your capacity to make more money is limited, because when you have a job, you exchange time for money. When you have a business, when you offer services or products, and you don't need to exchange time for money, your ability to make more money is unlimited, pretty much. All right, so that was one, earned income. The second income is profit income. So profit income is what people receive when they have a business, right? So when they offer products and services that people want and need and willing to pay for. And so it could be something as, selling particular products for more than they cost you. Or it could be something that you create new products, or you offer some services using your skills, your talents, your knowledge, your wisdom, and something that helps people to improve their lives. Because remember, the more lives you touch, the more wealth you will receive, right? So for this profit income, it is required to be entrepreneur, and that's also active income, okay? Because I want to categorize every income as active and passive. All right, so let's continue. Next one is side hustle income. So side hustle is something that maybe you have some experience, or you have some interest, or you have some knowledge about things that you could use as a side hustle. It's not your main business, it's not your job. For example, I know some of my clients, they like to help people to sell on eBay. Like she was selling some products on eBay with the margin, or something that she didn't need in her life already. She bought before, and now she wanted to sell it, and she was very successful at this, to the point that other people were asking her to help. So that's an example of side hustle. It's not your primary focus, but it's something that you can have as a additional source of income. If you're a musician, you can maybe have gigs at night. If you're good at photography, you can upload your pictures on the site. Something that is not primary, and this is also active income. Okay, side hustle is an active income. All right, next category of income is interest income. Interest income is what you receive when you lend money to someone, and person or company or government pays you interest on the money that you lend. So example of this income could be when you buy CDs, even though right now CDs pay like next to nothing, right? So, or nothing. Or when you buy treasury notes, treasury bills, or when you buy corporate bonds, when you lend money to corporations and they pay you interest on the money that you lend. Or some people also lend money to real estate investors. It's called hard money lending, and they receive high interest on their money, on their capital that they lend. Okay, this kind of income is considered to be passive income, all right? Passive income, we're clear. the differences. All right, so next is dividend income. Let me just see. Okay, we're good. So next is dividend income. So dividend income you receive when you have stocks that pay dividend, right? That's called stock market income. When you receive money from your stocks, or when you receive money from from dividend paying stocks as a shareholder of some publicly traded companies. Or maybe you hold, like, for example, I own some companies that are not public yet, pre-IPO, and they also pay interest during the time when I hold them. So when you own shares of a particular company and they pay you dividend, that is dividend income, and dividend income is passive as well. All right, next income is capital gain income. So capital gain income you receive when you invest in something. It could be stocks, it could be real estate, and then this asset appreciates in value. So you don't really get capital gain until you sell this asset, but knowing that this asset appreciates in value tells you that your financial net worth is increasing, and you can, when you sell this asset, you will get more than when you what you paid when you bought it. So this is a passive income, and I can tell you that most investors invest in assets that produce both dividend income and growth income. And so examples of this could be like dividend paying stocks that increase in value, and maybe some capital gain could be received from the stocks that don't pay dividend but significantly increase in value. Or not only stocks, for example, some assets, like in general, right? So gold doesn't pay dividend, but gold increase in value over the years significantly, or even Bitcoin, even some cryptocurrencies. So that's capital gain, when the asset that you buy increases in value over time. Next next income type is royalty income. So royalty income is what you receive when you allow other people to use your products or services, right? It could be if you created a business, successful business, and you sell franchise license, or if you created beautiful music and you license this music and other people pay you royalty for using your music. Or the same with photographs. If you have license on the photos that you upload to some websites, or if you have books, so you receive royalty, whether you self-published or a company published for your publishing company, you receive royalty from your book. So that these examples of royalty income. Royalty income is passive. All right, and finally, we have a rental income. So rental income you receive from your rental properties, and I love this form of income because not only usually you receive the income from these rental properties, but they also over time appreciate in value. So you eventually, if you decide to sell, you also receive capital gain. And every property that you have, if you have multiple, like multiple apartments, for example, or multiple houses, every property is considered to be a separate stream of income. So that automatically makes you to have multiple sources of passive income, because rental income is considered to be passive.